back this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the twists. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest ever.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means...
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale. Michael Kay gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Chop foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And things haven't gone all that smoothly for them here on this homestand. They've won just twice in 5 games, so they're going to be looking to get a little offense going to take some of the pressure off of this pitching staff.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. John King strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Washington is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first. Michael Kay in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. To his left, Kay. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Michael Kay will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a rather easy first out. Patrick Murray will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the sixth. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, John King. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and he's already shown that he can get the job done once, so I have to expect that he's going to try and lay down another one right here.
Out to second for one. Oh. On to first, a double play.
Now batting,
A.J. Pollock steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And there's out number one. Hay comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Out in front of it, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Pollock. He tracks it down. A nice running. Patrick Murray digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to short. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Michael Kay gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4.
And you know, this late in the game, any extra runs that you can tack on carries so much importance. Now, this is going to make it a 3-run lead now here in the top of the ninth, so that could wind up being a little too tough.
A.J. Pollock stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Little chopper back to the mound. He's got it. The second for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Tops Player Spot. America's finest city. What a gorgeous afternoon for baseball we have in store from Petco Park. Tonight it's the first. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a great start to this series here in the first inning. On the road, you'd love to give your pitcher a little something to work with out there. And he's going to have a lead.
Michael Kay will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. You got to figure that man right, nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
High and deep to right center field. Richardson going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Padres are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here.
Michael Kay stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And he wisely just steps on second to get the force play.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here.
Devin Lottridge is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. 0-1, here it comes. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just...
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the...
Michael Kay strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Taylor. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Willie Garcia will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid...
Michael Kay will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
And for as hot as this,
Carlos Correa will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that's through into center field, base hit. He'll come home with it, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Blake Swihart will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. Performances to this point.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Throw to first is not in time. Devin Lottridge gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Grounded to short. Kay scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder
Michael Kay strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
number 32.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two, here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. He's out.
Wow, made it look easy. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Michael Kay. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Clark is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
10 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew. And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Michael Kay is our subject. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star. Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week. First cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Richardson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing in the San Diego first. Digging in to try it again, Michael Kay. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Michael Kay will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Michael Kay will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Here it comes. To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, this manager, he's probably seen enough. See, two things.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good.
Back live now on the... A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this. Michael Kay will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he's sporting.
Bumgarner has his target coming at him with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3. Madison Bumgarner will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Giants. Michael Kay is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Kay is retired, and there's one away. Michael Taylor will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And this will be no problem over at 3rd. Michael Kay will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
No strike.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here.
On the ground, softly towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over. Stepping in, Michael Kay. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Blake Swihart comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Rondon pauses. Here's the 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Out. The second for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, these guys fought hard right to the end. They got the tying run on base here in the ninth, but they couldn't get any further than that as the double play ball brings this game to a close.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
This afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres.
Matt Vasgersian back now on. Clear skies over Petco Park in San Diego. Today, getaway day. Charles Richardson will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And he's retired here, one away. And a look now at Bruce Bochy's lineup card. Michael Kay will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10. So yesterday.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park with no score. Andy Rooney will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Leading off the inning, Patrick Pollock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit on the ground to short. Kay gloves it. In now, Michael Kay, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. In the dirt here. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Manny Carrara, and they'll need him to get something going here. The windup and the 0-1. To short. Kay over to his left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Michael Kay is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The right fielder, number 7.
Michael Kay stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play. Carlos Correa ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants. Manny Carrara gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rounded to short. Oh, a diving stop. The throw in time.
Oh, what a play.
Michael Kay will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little bouncer. Gonna be a tough play. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
And if this is almost in.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bull.